This video will cover Lesson 2-4 Warm-Up for Secondary 1 Math, Writing and Interpreting Percent Equations in One Variable. Number 1. A $50 shirt is 30% off. How much would you save? So to find this, we take our original amount, the $50, and we're going to multiply it because we're getting 30% off, or 30% of $50 we don't have to pay. So we're going to multiply 30%, or 0.30, times 50, which gives us 15. So we would save $15. B, what is the sell price? Well, to find the sell price, we take the original amount and we subtract the discount, or the amount we don't have to pay, which is what we found, how much we're going to save. So we're going to go 50, that's our original, minus 15. And that gives us 35. So the sell price is $35. Number 2, a shirt is 30% off. How much would you save? Well, just like the problem above, number 1, we're still going to have an original price, and we're going to multiply that by 30 because it's 30% off. But we don't know what the actual price of the shirt is, so we're going to use a variable to replace that. And the variable that I'm going to use is P. So we're going to get 30 times, or 0.30 times P. And that's our expression. Now we don't need the parentheses, we can write it as 0.30p. Okay. Next, what's the sell price? Well, the sell price is, as we recall, the original minus the discount. So our original price would be represented by P, our variable. Then we're going to subtract the discount, which is 0.30p, or 30% of P. Now we don't have to just write it this way. There's another way that we can say the exact same thing. What is 100% of our cost minus 30% of our cost? That would be 70%. So actually we can write this as 0.7p, or 70% of P. So either of these two expressions would represent the sell price. Number 3. A 120-pound wrestler wants to gain 15% in body weight. Notice it said gain, so we're going to try to increase the amount. So how much does he want to gain? Well, he wants to gain 15% of 120 pounds. So we're going to multiply 120 by 1500ths, or 15%. Which gives us 18 pounds. Part B. How much will he weigh after he gains 15%? Well, his original amount that he weighs, the original, was 120 pounds. And here we're trying to gain, so we're going to add that 15%, or add how much he gains. So it's 120 plus 18, because that's 15% of 120, which gives us 138. So he's going to weigh 138 pounds after he gains 15% of his weight. Okay, number 4. A wrestler wants to gain 15% in body weight. How much does he want to gain? Now again, on this one, like number 2, we don't have the original weight, so we're going to use a variable. In this case, I'll use W. So we're going to do 15%, or 1500ths of, so multiply it by the variable we'll call W. It is more common to see an expression without the parentheses like this, so we could write it as 1500ths W. Okay, so part B. How much will he weigh after he gains 15%? Remember, on number 3, we took the original amount and added what he gained. So the original amount here would be W, and then we're going to add how much he gained, which is 1/1500ths W. Just like in number 2, where we could simplify this expression, we can also simplify this expression that we have here. To think about this as 1W plus 1/1500ths W, that would give us 1 1/1500ths W. So either of these expressions work for our solution. Number 5, an ice cream cone costs $1.20. Sales tax is 6.85%. How much is sales tax? Well, if we find sales tax, we got to take the original amount, the $1.20, and multiply it by the tax percentage. So we're going to multiply here by 0.0685. Or, to say it correctly, we would say this is 685 10,000ths. So there's our expression. Let's go ahead and multiply those together, and that would result in 8/100ths, or 8 cents. So what is the total cost of the ice cream cone? Well, just like we did before, we'll have our original price, and here, because it's tax, we're going to add it on to that. So we're going to pay $1.20 for the original cone and add 8 cents for tax. So our total cost is $1.28. Number 6, sales tax is 6.85% on an ice cream cone. How much is sales tax? So we're doing the same problem as in number 5, but we're replacing the original cost or original price of the ice cream cone with a variable. So the ice cream cone I'm going to represent with C. So we're going to have 0.0685, or 685 10,000ths, times C, or the cost of an ice cream cone. Part B. What is the total cost of the ice cream cone? To do this, we take the original amount and then we add the tax. So the original was C, and then we're going to add our tax, which is 685 10,000ths times C. Now we could write this also as 1 685 10,000ths times C. So either of these expressions represent the total cost of an ice cream cone. Number 7, Wade has $240 in Apple stock. The stock value dropped 18%. So one of the keys here is that it dropped, meaning we're going to be decreasing 18%. Our original amount of value is $240. So we're going to take our $240 and we're going to multiply it by 18% as a number that is 1/1800ths. So we're going to multiply 240 by 0.18, or 1/1800ths, which gives us 43.2. So how much did the stock value drop? That would be $43.20. Part B, what is the new value of the stock? If we take the original value, the $240, and subtract how much it dropped, the $43.20, we get the new value of the stock, which is $196.80. Number 8, Wade has Apple stock. The stock value dropped 18%. How much did the stock value drop? Well, to find it this time, the value of that Apple stock, okay, is got to be represented by some variable. And I'm going to use A to represent the value of the Apple stock. So we're going to have 18%, or 1/1800ths, times A, which represents the value the stock dropped. Part B, what is the new value of the stock? Just like before, we're going to take the original value, which is A, minus the amount it dropped, which is 1/1800ths times A, or 1/1800ths A, Or we could write this as 82 hundredths A, or 82% of A, because that's now the actual value. This concludes the video on Lesson 2-4 warm-up for Secondary 1 Math, writing and interpreting percent equations in one variable.